Hi, I'm Julie Kinscheck. I'm an assistant voice professor at Berklee College of Music. I have a private voice studio, and I do presentations for workshops, praise teams, special conferences, and I'm the author of vocal training for praise singers. I'm going to present for you a video today on the subject of 2 tricks that will help you to sing more freely for the Lord. Before I get into that, let's have a little bit of worship, shall we? When Jesus went to the Sea of Galilee, he spoke to Peter and his brother and said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." I wrote this song inspired by a women's service entitled "Follow the Lord." Here we go. Follow the Lord, leave your nets and come. Follow the Lord, there's room for everyone. Follow the Lord, He has a plan for you. Follow Jesus Christ and He will show you what to do. Because isn't that why we do this? Why we want to be our best vocally? Because we love to worship the Lord and we want to follow the Lord with our voices. So, back to my tips and tricks. One of them is posture. You go, "Oh, that sounds kind of boring." No, really, this is super important. I want to tell you, super duper important. You wouldn't want to see somebody up there singing at church kind of like, kind of on one hip. Or what about when they do this? It cuts you off from your audience, right? The congregation feels left out. Or what about that? Now, posture is important both for the visual that it communicates, because remember, when it all comes down to it, it's about you communicating your heart in worship to the Lord and your heart telling the story to your congregation. It's about your heart communicating with the hearts of those who listen. What else is posture important for? It has to do with creating free singing. Well, how is that? Your posture sets you up for having good breath support. Well, what is good posture, okay? Stand up straight, put your shoulders back. No, we don't want any tin soldiers on the stage, unless, of course, you're doing something. Right, okay, that's fun. No, we don't want any tin soldiers on the stage, but we do need good posture in order to have good breath support. So how do we achieve that? Pretend you have a string on the top of your head. It pulls you up straight. You're kind of like a puppet, a little marionette. You can move along with that. You're not stiff, but you're still up straight. So your head is up nice and straight. Your shoulders are comfortably over your hips. Your knees are over your ankles. Your feet are a little bit apart. Your knees are soft. So you can move. You can dance. You can praise. You can still have good posture. What about this like raising the neck business? It's like, that can't be good for you. It's not. Why is it not good for you? Okay, your head, this thing right here, is between 8 and 12 pounds. If you were to think about, well, where do my head and my neck meet? If you were to touch it, you'd probably say, right back here underneath your the back of your scalp, but you'd be wrong. Actually, your spine does a little curlicue when it gets to the back of your head, and it goes up into the center of your skull, okay? It sits on this little AI joint, and it balances right there. It's like a bobblehead. That's where that whole idea came from, I think. And that little balancing act is why you have a little bit of room in your posture. You can move a little bit and it doesn't cause us any strain, as long as you don't move a lot. As soon as you move a lot, you get tension in the neck. Tension in the neck, or in the jaw, or in the tongue. All of those things are in very close proximity to your vocal cords, which are right here. And so they're going to restrict the movement of those vocal cords and the freedom. If you raise your head too much, or you jet your chin out when you sing, it may actually help to stretch your vocal cords for that high note, which is why people do it, incidentally, usually. The effect of the strain is going to choke your sound, and it's going to cause either more fatigue, which can lead to vocal damage, or just not sound good, sound like you're straining. You can move your head up a little bit, but be conscious. Look over. If you're trying to worship the Lord and you want to look up, just look over the congregation. Don't look up to the sky like this. That will give you the same feeling of looking up to the Lord, up to the heavens, and it will also appear that way to the people watching you, but it won't cause excess stress to your neck. Posture, super duper important. Maybe not that exciting, but important. There are some tricks I have that can help you to achieve that if you're not feeling it in your body. I mean, one idea is use a mirror. You know, you can just get a nice little full-length mirror and look at it while you're singing and get an idea of what you do with your body. Video yourself. That's also extremely helpful to get an idea of what you do when you sing. I understand that when I play guitar, I do stand on my right foot, and I have to be conscious about my posture because it's really easy when playing guitar to end up leaning forward. In that little bit of singing I did at the beginning there, I may even be doing that somewhat. But how do you make sure you can feel it in your body? There's this idea of external anchoring. It's in my book in part 5 after the section on breath support. I want you to try a little something first before we do it so you can feel the difference. Do a siren. Whee! Okay. You want to feel that there's like freedom all the way from the bottom to the top of your range. Now, put your hand on the top of your head, right up tall, and feel like you're growing up into your hand. Now, do that siren again. Whee! Oh my goodness. That was so much more connected. I went higher. That was me. I'm a teacher. I do this all the time, all day long. But it still helped me. I'm sure it'll help you. So try it. Another thing, which is similar, another thing you can try, is make a fist and put the back of your fist against your forehead. Press that forehead gently into the fist, just so you feel a little activation in the back of your neck. That activation in the back of your neck creates structure, which actually gives freedom to the inside of your vocal mechanism. Try the siren again. Whee! Now try it on a yaw. Yaw! Pretty cool. 2 tricks. Posture, which allows your lungs to expand fully and get the most out of your breath support mechanism, and external anchoring to help you to find that posture in your body and find freedom throughout your whole range, from your chest register through that mix all the way up into the head. Lots more things for us to talk about moving forward. That connection is a very important and helpful thing, so you can make those choices when you sing in different registers, so that you don't strain, so you keep your voice healthy and keep your praise team healthy, so you can focus on the message that you are singing, on your worship to the Lord, and telling those about the incredible stories of the Lord. As you sing what's close to your heart, if you're a creator or wherever you are, in the praise team, in a club, in the recording studio, in your bedroom, you want to be able to do it with the best vocalizing that you can. So I'll see you next time. You can always find me at julieksings.com. You can get my book also through that portal. You can contact me if you're interested in booking private lessons over Zoom or here in my Bill Ricka studio, or if you'd like to bring me for a workshop for your church or your conference, at MyVoiceTeacherJulie@gmail.com. You can also find me, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great one. Blessings. Love God.